Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to batter at start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs. Markram, the right-hander, opening today. De Kock will be at the non-striker's end first up.
Match looks about ready to get underway, and already the crowd making a hell of a racket. Not sure how long they can keep this up for. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and all run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Markram has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge edge. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Too good. That is huge.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Can't get that outside the ring field. Waits for it, and that looks to be four.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
the wide delivery alone.
Edge, but it drops safely. Goes over the top with that shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Shots.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Straight to the fielder. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Maximum, 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Patel with a beautiful piece of fielding. That's a confident appeal. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four.
Airs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Let's quick onto that in the infield. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Should be runs here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. You just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Doesn't beat the infield. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Cuts that off well in the infield. 7 runs added there. South Africa 62 for none. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. That's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left alone by the batter.
You've got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
How clean did they hit that? Plays it immaculately with a straight bat.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot. Runs possible. Dubé has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Pads that away.
One error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Big edge. Good shot. The beauty. That's a... Singh coming back into the attack. Edged.
Shackleton, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Massive outside edge.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Should be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Bowler looks really confident. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scorebook. Thank you very much.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. How the bowler respond. Good return there, back from the deep. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
What a screamer. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
Brevis, the new batter, right-hander, and look to settle in quickly. He's got their tail up. Shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
And the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Leading edge lands safe from hands though.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Pulled away, should just be the single with deep square leg out. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Reflexes.
The left-hander, middle order batter of the crease, will be watchful early on.
Miller ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Tracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Miller has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? He's quick onto that in the infield. Chakravarti back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. That is quite extraordinary. DeCock won't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge. Straight to the fielder. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great catch. Good reactions.
Right-hander, new man to the crease.
Stubbs taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Cuts that off well in the infield. Precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundary to flowing. You need to find a dot ball or too, just to slow things down again. Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Chakravarti shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boomer coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket will work nicely. At least one here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Patel back on now. Beats the field with a great shot.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
Too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. The is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Nice shot. Running's possible. Nicely played. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fight the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front shot. There's no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Yada with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. Two on the trot. Is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Get at least one here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. This could be trouble. Last over in this innings, no point defending now. Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Over the road. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4-1 save. That looks gone.
A new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Too much room and got what it deserved. That's gone. Good night for an easier catch.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Comes to an end. India will need 230. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Rabada coming in.
Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a big one, and maximum away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs out of there. India are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Going with pace now. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Thick edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
This could be out.
One error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
straight over the bowler. 6 more.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and let her run out to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfect square drive. Flip to the pitch of the ball. It's a long chase. The fielder won't stop that one.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the leg.
Can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. Dug that out well. And another defensive shot.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone! Caught!
Vermar, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Edge, but it drops safely. Doesn't beat the infield. sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight to the fielder.
These two enjoy batting together, and the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Thick edge.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Great commitment.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Big edge. Where's that going? Just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it. Thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play. That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just pulled away.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot. Runs possible. The slips have really gone up here. They like it. Jensen coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Farmer has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Going with spin now. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for six.
Just a little bit of room given, and the powers immense. That's flown over the boundary.
You will listen to that crowd. They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bosch coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nice shot, runs possible.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Jensen coming back into the attack has done well so far.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce. And a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Might look to go big again here. Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Power and precision in that shot.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leap runs like that.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Markram back into the attack. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
All the way, but right out of the middle.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. It'll force a mistake. Crap. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Oh, under pressure now.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Lots of race to the delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. Batters are working the strike around, making gaps for boundaries. But they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
shot. Should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. At least one here. Right out of the middle. End of the over. 3 off it. India 113 for 1.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Sharma goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's going 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? Not to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Verma doesn't offer a shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, runs possible. Bosch showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Shine, should be runs here. Commitment. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
His delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short. He's going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and just keeps going.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, too much for him and got what it deserved. That's a great catch. Pickleton, a deep cover point. Had to make up a bit of ground, but they've held on to it each of the catch.
Yadav, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
With enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nice shot. Onto that early, that could be four. Over India, 163 for 2.
This total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10 plus. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found him going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge of how well these two are scoring. Can't get that outside the ring field. Picked away neatly off the pads. Should get forward.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Over the rope. That's a brood of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
Singh, the new man in, but will start from the non-strikers. He's got their tail up.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's a confident appeal. Couldn't get it through the field. Precision in that shot.
These are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in.
They attacked all areas of the ground, fours, sixes, and there was strong running as well.
Well, what shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind, and that'll be six. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. Can't afford to go too full again. Does help switch up the deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Yada is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. And caught. That's just superb.
Hardik, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will run a solid start to their innings.
Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long with the six.
So the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. Two maximums in a row.
Well, they faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from deep. They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rate's demanding more from them if they can.
22 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take a hit.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Wickleton with a beautiful piece of fielding.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Have to go for it now.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.